standing tall, feet parallel, ankle, knees and hips in line. Engage the core, so lower abs, hips, glutes, pelvic floor. Pull it all up as tight as you can. Release it a little bit so you can still breathe. Then relax the shoulders and relax the knees. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Looking to the left, center and right, center and left, center and right, center, left, center, right, and back to center. Look up to the ceiling, down through the center, chin to chest. Look up to the ceiling, down through the center, chin to chest. Look up to the ceiling, down through the center, chin to chest. Bring the head back to neutral. Arms come out to the side, really reach out with the fingertips. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears. We're going to rotate the palms up. Imagine the air's heavy and lift up. Rotate and push back down. Rotate up. Rotate down. Keep breathing. Up. Push it back down. Rotate the arms forward. Reach forward. Rotate. Push back. Rotate forwards. Rotate back. Imagine that air's really heavy, really thick. You've really got to push through it. Last one, forward, push back, arms come down, shoulder roll, and another one. Side bend, reaching over the head, pushing the hip out to the side. Bring it back to center and take it the other way. Lift it up and reach across. Breathe in. Last one. Then come up to standing. Squeeze the glutes to stop the pelvis rotating. Then arms come out in line with the shoulders. Keep the knees soft and rotate and look down the back arm. Bring it back to center and take it the other way. Soft knees, pelvis locked, forward facing, all through the body. So after this one, we're going to release the glutes and allow the pelvis to rotate fully round, working further down the spine, shoulders relaxed. Last one. Bring the arms down, shoulder roll, and another one. Standing on the left leg, hold on to something if you need to. We're going to take the knee out to the side and open out the hip. engaged, shoulders relaxed. Breathe in. Last one. Change sides. Last one. Back onto the left leg, standing tall. We're going to go for rotation. Change direction. Flexion, point and flex. Change leg, standing tall, rotation. Change direction. Flexion, point and flex. See, I knew Rory would help him. Bring the feet back to parallel, ankle, knees and hips in line. Or engage, we're going to come up onto the toes. So reaching up. Reach up through the fingertips till you feel the rib cage lift. Then relax the shoulders down away from the ears. As high as you can off those heels. Lifting down. And the arms active. Hands back, lift the toes. Go again. Going, keep breathing, keep those shoulders relaxed. One more. We're going to work on the feet. So next come over the toes. So lift the big toe first, then the next one, and the next one all the way to the little one, and then all the way back. One. Okay, we're going to lift the big toe, down, lift the big toe, put it down, lift the big toe, put it down, lift the big toe, put it down. Now lift the big toe, keep it lifted, and we're going to try and lift and lower the smaller toes. One. And then we're going to scrunch the toes under, clench the fists, scrunch the toes, and stretch them out. Scrunch, stretch, scrunch, and stretch, scrunch, stretch, scrunch, stretch, scrunch, stretch, scrunch, stretch. Last one, scrunch and stretch. Push onto the toes and the tops, toes and tops, toes and tops. Change sides, toes and tops, toes and tops, toes, tops. Change sides, inside edge, outside edge, inside edge, outside edge, inside edge, outside edge. Change sides, inside edge, outside edge, inside edge, outside edge, inside edge, outside edge, and come back to standing posture. Right, so standing tall, engage the core, relax the shoulders. We're going to lift the arms up by the ears. Really think about pushing the arms back, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Pull the belly button in towards the spine. Take the tailbone in. Kind of keep it tight, and then push back. Keep breathing. Relax the shoulders. The knees should still be hip distance apart. The weight should be even through the feet. Shoulders relaxed. Belly button scooped in. And breathing. And smiling. Push through the feet, squeeze the glutes. Come back up. Go again. Push through the feet, squeeze the glutes, come back up. So really stretching through the fingertips as we're doing this. Breathing, shoulders relaxed, belly button scooped in. Push through the feet, squeeze the glutes, come back up. Take it up. Breathing. Push through the feet, squeeze the glutes, come up. Go again. Stretch through all the arms, the back, chest, shoulders, into the glutes, into the quads. Push through the feet, squeeze the glutes, come up. 2 more. Push through the feet, squeeze the glutes. Last one. Push through the feet, squeeze the glutes. Come up. Okay, taking the right hand, we're going to sweep up and back. So palm faces out. Like you're cleaning a big window. 3 circles back. Now bring 3 circles forward. Making that arm as long as you can. Change sides, 3 circles back. And 3 circles forward. Both hands, 3 circles back. Opening up the shoulders. And 3 circles forward. Keep the neck and shoulders relaxed. Shoulder roll. Another one. So standing at the front of your mat, we're going to step back and do a hip flexor stretch. So step back. Now make sure the legs are hip distance apart to give you the balance. Front knee is above the ankle. Back heel is off the mat. You should feel the stretch through the front of the hip flexor. Shoulders are back, so torso's nice and straight. If that's enough of a stretch for you, stay there. Make sure the feet are nice and planted. If you want to extend it, we take the arms up by the ears. Relax the shoulders down. Reach up through the fingertips. So you're squeezing the shoulder blades together. And we should feel that stretch through the hip flexor extended. If it's your left knee that's bent, then we're going to take the fingertips to extend it further over to the left, but keep the weight through the center. Keep breathing. Bring it back up. Take it back to the left. Keep breathing, keep that core engaged, shoulders relaxed. Back to center. Then take it over to the left. Bring it back to center. Arms come down. Change leg. So you're going to step forward with the right leg, step back with the left. Drop down through the center. Front knee is over the ankle. Bring arms up by the ears. Relax the shoulders down, away from the ears. Think the weight through the center, core engaged, shoulders relaxed. Just breathe. If that's enough of a stretch for you, stay there. Otherwise, we're going to take the fingertips to the right. Then the stretch. Still keeping the weight through the center to keep the balance. Breathe in. Bring it back to center. Over to the right. Then the stretch. Breathe in. Bring it back to center. Take the fingertips to the right. Last one. Bring it back to center. Arms come down. Step feet together. Okay, from here we're going to come onto the mat. Just come down to sitting to start with. So sitting tall. Feet and knees should be hip distance apart. Feet can be flat on the mat or up at an angle, whichever's comfortable for you. Core engaged, shoulders relaxed. So just do a couple of shoulder rolls just to take the shoulders back and down. Chest nice and open. Tall through the spine. So engage the core, so pull in the belt just underneath the belly button. Pull it in as tight as you can. Pull the belt above the belly button. Pull it in as tight as you can. Then release them both just a little bit so you can still breathe. Take your mind over the body and see what's feeling tense and try and relax that. The only part that should be active at the moment are the abs. If we need to release the hip flexors, then please do. Just by releasing the legs like that, that's fine. So we're going to come back for 6. Take a breath in, breathe out. Remember to keep breathing. We're going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold. Shoulders relax. Keep breathing and back up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Movements can be as small as you want to make them. Take them back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. Keep breathing and bring it back up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And hold. Relax those shoulders. Core stays engaged. Release the hip flexors if you need to. And back up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 more. Down for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. Shoulders relax. And back up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And hold. Breathe in. Back up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one. Back for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And hold. Relax the shoulders, just breathe, smile, keep the neck relaxed, and back up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brilliant. Okay, so let's just release the hip flexors. Just move the legs, just bring in a little bit of relief through the legs. So we're going to roll down and we're going to come into bridge. So roll down through the body. Get yourself settled on the mat, shoulders relaxed and down away from the ears. The pelvis should be in neutral, so if you need to, do a couple of pelvic tilts just to loosen the pelvis, then bring it to rest in a neutral position, so with a small arch under the back. Plant the feet should be hip distance apart. Bring them a little bit closer to the bottom. You get a bit more of a stable lift as you go up. Knees stay hip distance apart. Then push the weight into the feet first. Then tip the tailbone off the mat. Lift the pelvis. And then lift one vertebrae at a time, all the way up to the top. Keep the glutes nice and tight. And while we're up here, we're going to squeeze the knees together. Release the knees. And slowly bring it back down. So the abs should be pulled in, helping you do this nice slow movement. And once the vertebrae are back on the mat, rock the pelvis down to the mat. Tailbone's the last thing to touch down, so don't rush it. Lift back up again, so lift the tailbone, pelvis. Push through the feet as we slowly bring the spine up, away from the mat. Squeeze the knees together at the top. Feel the tension through the inner thighs, a little bit through the outer thighs and the smaller glute muscles. Release the knees. Slowly bring it back down. One vertebrae at a time. Pelvis to the mat. Tailbone's the last thing to touch down. Lift tailbone, pelvis. Each vertebrae as we go all the way up. Squeeze the knees together. Release the knees. Slowly bring the back back down to the mat. Pelvis touches down, tailbone tips to the mat. Go again, 2 more. Tailbone, pelvis. Vertebrae. Slowly all the way to the top. Squeeze the knees together. Release the knees. And slowly bring it back down. Last one. Tailbone. Pelvis. Vertebrae all the way to the top. Squeeze the knees together. Release the knees. Slowly bring it down to the mat. Bring the knees into chest, roll the knees in one direction. Then in the other. Bring your feet back down to the mat. Relax the shoulders. This time you're going to come up onto the toes. You're going to come up, back up into bridge. All the way up to the top. Keep those heels off the mat. You should be able to get the bottom a little bit higher. Again, squeeze the knees together at the top. Release the knees. Slowly bring it back down, keeping those heels high. Last thing to touch down is the tailbone. Tailbone peels off, pelvis peels off. Vertebrae all the way up to the top. Squeeze the glutes at the top, bring the knees together. Pause and hold. Release the knees. Slowly bring it back down. Each vertebrae at a time. Pelvis, tailbone. Tailbone comes back up. Pelvis. Vertebrae all the way to the top. Pause at the top, squeeze the knees. Keep breathing, just check in, make sure the shoulders are still relaxed. Release the knees. Slowly come back down. Hit the pelvis. Hit the tailbone. Make sure those heels are still high. And back up again. Tailbone. Pelvis. Vertebrae. All the way to the top. Resting on the top of the shoulders. Glutes nice and tight. Squeeze the knees together. Release the knees. Slowly come back down. Going for one more. Tailbone, pelvis. Vertebrae all the way to the top. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the knees together. Release the knees. Slowly bring it back down. Pelvis, tailbone touches down. Release the heels. Okay, so from here we're going to do knee drops. Just loosen the spine a little bit before we come back up to sitting. Option 1, feet stay on the mat. You drop the knees to the left and look to the right, keeping the shoulders on the mat. Or option 2, you lift the legs up to tabletop, 90-degree bend in the knee, and drop the knees to the side and look to the opposite direction. Make sure from either option, when you bring the knees back up to centre, that you're using the abs all the way to the legs. Back into neutral, back up to centre. Shoulders on the mat as you rotate. Keep breathing. Rock back up to sitting. A couple of shoulder rolls. So sitting tall, make sure those belts are still pulled in. Shoulders are relaxed. Hands gently down by the side. Just going to flex the feet. Flex and point. Alternate feet or both together. Matter. You can feel as you do this, the muscles in the back of your legs work. Maybe up into the back of your lower back. Okay. So sitting tall, hands gently by the side. Don't allow the body to tip back. The distance you take your leg is determined by how straight you can stay. So lift the leg. Take it to the side, lift it back up to centre. So as you lift, keep the torso straight. You find as you lift, you have to do that. Don't lift so far. The core engaged, shoulders relaxed, the leg to the side, bring it back to centre. lift, center, side, center, side, and center, side, and center, side, and center, side, and center. I'm going to go to the other leg, tall, side, and center, side, and center. And again, try and get a lift in it if you can. Even if it's only a lift at the beginning. Keep breathing. Last one. So this time, we're going to lift the leg and hold. Bend and straighten, hold. Bend and straighten. Keep core engaged. Bend and straighten. Keep breathing. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Keep breathing. Last one. Change leg. Lift and hold. Core engaged. Don't allow the body to drop back. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend, straighten. Last one. Bend and straighten. From here, we're just going to lean onto the side of our bodies. So you can either be up on the elbow or you can be down on the mat like this. I don't mind. You need to make sure that your body is 90 degrees from the mat and that you're in a straight line. So head, shoulder, hip, knee and ankle are all in line. Legs and hips are stacked. You're going to bend the top leg and you're going to draw a line around your bottom leg. So starting at the front, above the knee if you can. You're going to take the toe down over the foot and back up the other side. Trying at all points to keep the knee pointing to the ceiling. So you're really keeping this knee up and open and back. Drawing around the other leg with your toe. Bringing it as high up the leg as you can. Keeping the knee pointing to the ceiling. If you're up on your elbow, make sure you're lifted up out of the shoulder joint. Body staying 90 degrees to the mat. Don't allow the top shoulder to drop back or forwards. Last one with this leg. We're going to bring the foot forward now, in front. Getting the toes as high as you can, and we're going to tap for 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Straighten the leg down. Bend the knees. Glue the heels together. Hand comes onto the top of the hip to stop the hip dropping back. Make sure you're open out the chest. We're going to lift the knee, come into clamshells. Keep breathing. Keep the neck and shoulders relaxed. Last one, glue the knees together, flex the top foot and rotate the heel up. Last one. Change sides. All onto the opposite side. Again, either up on the elbow or down. Resting on the arm. Make sure you're nice and straight and in line. So if you're on the elbow, you're lifted up out of the shoulder joint. Body's 90 degrees to the mat. Straight line. Shoulder, hip, knee and ankle. Hand can be in front just to support you if you need to. Bend the top leg. Left knee is pointing to the ceiling. Use your toe to draw a line around the straight leg. Down the front, over the top, bring it behind. All the time keeping that knee pointing to the ceiling as much as you can. Time. The thigh muscles, strengthen the ligaments around the knees. One more. Foot, front of the leg, as high up as you can, and we're going to tap 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Straighten the legs and then bend the knees forward, glue the heels together. Hand comes on top. We're going to open out the knee. Body 90 degrees, up out of the shoulder joint. Hips drop back. Last one. Glue the knees together, flex the top foot and lift the heel. Last one. Back up to sitting, swing the legs around the front. And to put the soles of the feet together. Draw the feet in towards you. Gently hold the ankles. Allow the weight of the arms to rest on the inner thighs. Sitting tall, relaxing the shoulders. So if you want a tighter stretch, bring the heels a little closer to the body. Lift up through the spine, so you want a nice straight back, shoulders down and relaxed. Bring the body weight forward, just feel the stretch through the inner thighs. We're just going to take 3 deep breaths in and out here. Last of the mat work. We're going to come back up to standing. We'll finish with a little bit of balance work. Standing tall. So feet parallel, ankle, knees, and hips in line, core engaged. Tall through the body. Shoulders relaxed. So just draw the shoulders back. Imagine this string coming to the top of the head that's lifting you upwards. Use your breath. Relax. Breath is an amazing tool. Change the way we feel. Use it correctly. Take a deep breath in. Hold it there for a second and then breathe it out. With any tension. Okay, so we're going to come into tree pose. So foot's either just touching down, just above the ankle or above the knee, so not across the joint. Pull through the body, shoulders relax. Lifting up, relax the shoulders. Keep breathing. Down. Bring the leg down, change sides. Pull through the body, core engaged, shoulders relaxed. Lift up. Relax those shoulders. Keep breathing. Bring the arms down, bring the leg down. Okay, we're going to do our 20-second holds. Okay, so feet parallel, feet next to each other, just touching. Ankle, knees and hips in line, core engaged, hands on hips. Relax those shoulders, keep breathing. Nice and easy. Soft knees. Okay, standing on the left leg, we're going to lift the right. Keep everything else the same. Core engaged, relaxed. Eyes closed if you can. Change sides, standing on the right leg, core engaged, shoulders relaxed, eyes closed. Last one, tightrope. Dominant foot comes in front. Weight even between both feet. Relax the shoulders. Eyes open or closed for this one. Breathing. Brilliant. Shoulder roll. And another one. Interlink the fingers, push them away. Lift them up high, keep the shoulders relaxed. Side bend. Center. Side bend. Center. Rotation. Center. Rotation. Center. Interlink the fingers behind. Push them away. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Breathe in. Release the hands. Give the hands a shake. Arms a shake. Shake the feet. Shake the legs. Shake the torso. Really shake everything out. And just breathe. Thank you ever so much for joining me. Lovely to see so many of you. I do miss seeing you all.